Ever wonder why dogs don't feel bad about smelling each other's behinds? Is this weird behavior just gross? Or is there something more going on, something almost genius? Today's movie is all about the fascinating science behind how dogs talk to each other. It's not just saying hello, as you may have guessed. You might not believe how strange their behavior is until you figure out their secret scent language and what they're really learning from each sniff. Wait until the end, because what we're about to say will forever change how you see your furry friend. Let's smell things. 1. Putting their head back when they hear something. When your dog hears a sound, have you ever seen it tilt its head? Dogs act this way because of the way their ears work. They have a hearing system that works differently than ours, and they sometimes tilt their heads to better hear new or interesting sounds. This movement helps them change their hearing, so they can hear noises better and figure out where the noise is coming from. It's interesting that when you laugh or praise your dog after it tilts its head, it feels great that it got your attention. You're probably not even aware that you're encouraging this behavior, which is why it tends to keep happening. You like it. If this strange habit caught your attention, wait, the next ones will be just as interesting. 2. Digging in the ground after going to the toilet. People often think that dogs dig in the ground to hide their mess after they go to the toilet. This behavior is really about a lot more than just being clean. Dogs have strong possessive instincts and use their noses to talk to each other. They leave their smell behind when they dig in the ground, because they have scent glands in the pads of their paws. This movement spreads their unique scent all over the area. This is something that both male and female dogs do to share information, like how old they are, how healthy they are, and even how stressed they are. When you see your dog dancing after going to the toilet, know that it's basically leaving its business card for other people to see. Now that we've talked about their needs, let's talk about another behavior that is closely linked to their senses. 3. Going around before doing their business. One of the main reasons dogs circle before doing their business is to feel safe. Because dogs are weak when they're going to the toilet, they check to see if there are any dangers nearby before getting in. By circling, they also check the ground to see if it is good for them. Additionally, the pads of their paws spread their scent to nearby objects. That being said, you should still see a vet if your dog is having trouble and is circling too much. I think the idea that dogs have an internal guide is the most interesting part. Research shows that they may be directing themselves to the north or south by using the Earth's magnetic fields to find a place to stand while they do their work. Isn't it interesting? Let's look at another behavior now. 4. Running while you sleep. Have you ever seen your dog move, strike, or run through the air while it was sleeping? This happens all the time because dogs go through the REM rapid eye movement part of sleep, too, and have vivid dreams during this time. During this stage, your dog's body may react to the things it dreams about, like chasing a ball or playing with another dog. Most of the time, there is no reason to worry. It is just dreaming and enjoying a nice run. 5. Going with you to the toilet. This happens all the time and can be caused by a number of things. Because being close to you makes it happy. Your dog may come with you just for company and love. Because it is a social animal, it may also act to protect others. Some dogs might even check the area under the door to make sure you're there and find out what you're doing. If your dog gets upset or scratches the door when you're not there, it could mean that it is having a hard time dealing with being alone. It is important to think about Velcro dogs, which are breeds that have become more bonded with people over thousands of years of working together to evolve. If you have one of these, you already know why it follows you around. Now let's talk about a behavior that might surprise you. 6. Looking at you while they're going about their business. Don't worry if your dog looks at you while they're going to the toilet. There's a good reason for this behavior, which happens a lot. Your dog feels weak at these times and wants your safety and reassurance. This urge comes from their wild ancestors, who lived in packs and depended on each other to stay safe, especially when things were weak, like now. Also, it's possible that this habit started because of something you did without meaning to. If you gave your puppy treats or attention after they went to the toilet outside, they might learn that looking at you means they get something good. It's important to remember, though, that not all dogs act this way. It happens more often with dogs that are shy or nervous, but dogs that are sure of themselves may use it to show they are there without trying to get attention. Are you having fun with this video? If so, please subscribe to the station and give it a like. It helps me a lot. Please join our group of dog lovers. 7. Grass rolling. The things your dog does when they roll around in the grass are not just for fun. From an evolutionary point of view, this behavior probably helped wild dogs hide their smell, which was important for hunting. This is still something your dog does, even though it doesn't need to hunt to survive anymore. For some dogs, rolling in the grass might also be a way to leave their own scent or get rid of a smell they don't want, like shampoo after a bath. Rolling can be done for reasons other than useful ones. Your dog is feeling calm, safe, and truly happy when they roll over on their back and flip over. 8. Taking your stuff and running away. Even though it may be annoying for you, your dog may enjoy taking your things and running off with them. Golden Retrievers, Yorkshire Terriers, and Papillons are more likely to develop small kleptomania because they find it exciting and, in a way, a sign of love. They do it because it's fun for them and they want to play with you. Dogs sometimes think of your things as toys, even if they are socks, toys, or more valuable things. They enjoy the idea of a funny chase. Some people may use it as a way to get your attention. They are aware of the things you value highly and take them, knowing that you will want to find them and spend time with them. Hey, come play with me is their unique way of saying it. In fact, it might be a sign of love. Taking your socks or pants may seem like a strange thing to do, but it could be their way of getting closer to you by interacting with your smell. Even though this behavior might annoy you, keep in mind that your dog is just trying to connect with you and show its love, even if it's acting a little mischievously. 9. Licking feet is another behavior. A lot of dogs like to lick their owner's feet, especially if they smell bad. For them, it's a feast, even though it might taste gross to you. They might really like the salty smell that comes from your sweaty feet. But it's not just about the taste. It's also a way to talk to each other. Your dog can learn a lot about your trips and activities by taking a bath and getting groomed. Additionally, don't forget how important love is. Most of the time, these foot kisses are a puppy's way of saying thank you. So, the next time your dog licks your feet, just remember that it's just a cute way for them to show they love you. 10. Sniffing behinds is a confusing behavior. Let's get right to the point. All dogs, cats, and people like to sniff behinds. They have no doubts about what they're doing. But did you know that when your dog sniffs another dog's behind, it's not really a greeting? Instead, it is gathering useful data. It's true, yes. If they already know each other, they can figure out how the other person feels or even find a possible mate. Also, don't be shocked if your dog checks out your behind as well. Your animal friend is learning important things about you. Even though it may feel weird, this behavior is caused by hormones that your apocrine glands release. For dogs, behinds are a way to use their sense of smell to find things. Not only are they greeting you, but they're also asking, "Who are you and how are you?" Interesting, isn't it? If you like this video, I suggest you watch another one that comes up on the screen.